Hello there everybody and welcome back to another Animal Crossing video. If you're new here, please give this video a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. My name is Danny and I am here to teach you all about Animal Crossing. Today we are going to talk about how to get so many DIYs in one day and my tips and tricks for collecting as many DIYs as you possibly can. In today's video, I'm just going to cover how to get these DIY patterns like you see laying on the ground. I'm not going to cover the ones like when there's a morning announcement and Isabel teaches you one as part of an event, or you can also get different DIY patterns for whenever you're fishing and you fish up trash and your character just gets an idea for a new DIY. I'm not going to cover those ones. Of course, those are also available, but I'm going to show you how to maximize the amount of DIY cards that you can get in one day. So my very first tip and the easiest one to do is finding the messages in the bottles. So we all know that these exist. I'm sure you've seen them along your beach before. When you collect the messages in the bottles, there's a message inside, but then they also contain a DIY. But what's really cool is not only can you get one once a day, you can get them twice a day. So you can get one in the morning, and when you come back on later on, you can get one in the evening. So make sure you're collecting both of those every day. My next tip is to make sure you're talking to all of your villagers because they do give you the DIY patterns during the day and at night, and you definitely want to talk to them. What you want to do is you want to look for houses that are open or that you can walk into, and the way to do this is to look in the window, see if you can see light in the window or if there's smoke coming out of the chimney. This means that you can get into the house because the character is inside. When you go inside, they could be crafting. Now keep in mind, even though you haven't seen a crafting bench in your villager's house before, doesn't mean that they'll never be crafting. They'll just take out the crafting table whenever they're crafting during the day and put it away later. So make sure you talk to them. Now what's really good is you can actually talk to your villagers 3 times during the day. So you can get 3 different DIYs during the day and at night when you're talking to your villagers. The time patterns that are typically seen are 6 a.m. to noon is one DIY. Then from noon to 6 p.m. there'll be a new DIY with a new villager. And then from 6 p.m. to midnight there'll be a third DIY with another villager. These DIYs can be things that you've learned before, so if you get a duplicate, just go ahead and give it to a friend or sell it. The next option is one that can be really good, but sometimes it's not quite as effective, but as long as you keep up with it, you should be okay. And this is to run up and down your island and shoot down all of the balloons. Balloons can have a lot of things in them, anything from clothes, DIYs, bells, furniture, so many different things. So it's not always 100% that you will get a new DIY from all of these balloons, but there is a trick to getting more balloons and shooting down more balloons to increase your chances. Typically, balloons on your island will spawn every 5 minutes, and it's not on the 5 minutes, so it's on the 4-minute and the 9-minute mark. So for example, at 10:14 in the morning you'll have one, and then at 10:19 in the morning you'll have another one, and so on and so forth. So go ahead and run up and down your island and wait for them to spawn. The other thing that you might want to take note in is that during the day your balloons will come from one side of your island, but then later on at night they'll actually come from the opposite side of your island. So keep that in mind if you're going to be doing this multiple times during the day or all day long. You'll want to make sure that you're going on the correct side of your island that the balloons are spawning on. And one more great way to get some DIYs is if you have a lot of Nook Mile tickets and you don't mind wasting them, you can go out to the Mystery Islands and pick up some more messages in a bottle. Now, this isn't super effective if you don't have a lot of Nook Mile tickets or you don't want to waste a bunch of Nook Mile tickets, because the islands typically spawn a message in a bottle every 50 out of 100 islands. It's about a 50% chance that you'll get a message in a bottle. So it's not 100% of the time that you'll be getting one. But on the bright side, if you do have a lot of tickets and you don't mind using those, you can actually pick up more than one message in a bottle from different islands. So for example, I went to 4 islands back to back, and every single island had a message in a bottle. So it's not like you're limited to one a day on a mystery island. You can get multiple of them throughout the day. It's just whether or not you want to spend those Nook Mile tickets or not, which for me wasn't a big deal because I do have quite a few of them. So this is what I collected in one day of searching for DIY patterns. I didn't really go through them to see which ones I've already had or if they're all brand new ones that I've never had, but I wanted to collect as many as I could for you guys for this video, and this is what it turned out like. So let me know what you guys think. Did you learn anything new? Will you be trying any of these tactics? Please give this video a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye guys!